to my channel, The Baking Diva. It's so good to see all of you. And just so I don't forget, thank you to all my new subscribers. I really appreciate all of you. It really does mean a lot to me, and it helps my channel to grow. Well, today, good news first. It stopped snowing here in New Jersey. Unbelievable. It's been snowing every freaking day. On top of the snow that's already on the ground. It's awful. But it's not snowing today. They're calling for a little bit more tomorrow, but hopefully soon some of this will melt. But anyway, today is episode 4 of my series, A Chaffle a Day Keeps the Carbs Away. That's right. And today I'm going to make for you an easy one. I think this is an easy one, but it's good. You can have it for breakfast if you want, lunch or dinner. It's crispy on the outside and it's soft on the inside. And what do you say we get going? So, first of all, what are you going to need? Of course, to make a chaffle, you need a chaffle maker. And this is my little 4-inch dash chaffle maker. I've had it for a long time. I've given some as gifts, and nobody's had a problem with it. So this is my chaffle maker of choice. And this is non-stick, but just to be on the safe side, I always like to squirt a little Pam on mine. I mean, better to be safe than sorry, right? And you need to plug it in to heat it up. So let me, bend over and plug mine in there. Okay, I'm back, so I'm going to close the lid. Be very careful because these chaffle makers get very hot, so watch those fingers of yours. So you say, Diva, what are you making for us today? Wow, this is an easy one. This is a broccoli and cheese chaffle. And I like broccoli. It's one of the vegetables I have to say I really enjoy. And it's one of the few that a lot of my grandchildren will eat. Anyway, we're going to make a cheese and broccoli one. It's going to be crispy on the outside. It's going to be soft and yummy on the inside. I'll put the recipe in the description box below for you. So I don't really need to give you any of the measurements right now. But this is an easy one. So you can take a small bowl. I'm just going to use this Pyrex measuring cup because it should be big enough. And while that's heating up, I'm going to put in here some cheddar cheese. You need shredded cheddar cheese. So I'm going to put that in here. Have it all measured out for you. I'm also going to put 1/4 cup of chopped fresh broccoli. You can use frozen too. Just make sure it's not too wet, it's drained, and you chop it up. You only need 1/4 cup. This only makes 2 chaffles now. Doesn't make more. You're also going to put in here 1 egg. Because chaffles need cheese and an egg. So I'm just going to lightly beat this egg and put that in here. I've turned so many friends onto these chaffles. They're just so darn good. Some almond flour and some garlic powder. Wasn't that easy? Now, you can mix this with a spoon. I like to mix it with a fork. It just makes it easier to combine everything, especially since you have your broccoli in there. So I'm mixing this all up now. You want to get everything combined. Now, for those of you that are familiar with making chaffles, you'll know the little tip or hack I'm going to tell you next. But for those of you who are not, what I like to do is once my chaffle maker heats up, before I get ready to put my mixture in it, I like to take a little bit of my shredded cheddar cheese. I like to sprinkle just a little bit on the bottom of the chaffle maker before I put my mixture in. It just tends to make your chaffle crispier on the outside, and I like that a lot. So this looks pretty mixed up to me. I mean, you know, we have a lot of cheddar in here with the broccoli, so your mixture is going to be pretty thick. That looks good to me. Get it all mixed. All right. Now, let me check and see if my chaffle maker is heated up. Yeah, it sure is. It doesn't take very long to heat up. So I'm just going to take a little tiny bit extra of my shredded cheddar. Just going to sprinkle some of it. Not a lot. There you go. Just a little bit like that. I hope you can see it because I'm working solo today. Cameraman's not here. And I'm going to put that down first. Then I'm going to take a spoon, and this makes two. So even out your mixture and spoon it. Start out in the center of your chaffle maker. Don't make it go all the way over to the end, because when you close your chaffle maker, you don't want anything squirting out the sides, right? So that looks like it's about half. I hope you're all doing well. I felt so bad for all of the people in Texas. I mean, I complain about the snow and the frigid weather here, but that was just so awful for them. So I hope they're all starting to get back to normal now. So I think I have quite a bit in there. I'm going to close my chaffle maker. And you'll start to see steam coming out of here, which is normal. It should be steaming. And we're going to cook this chaffle, I'm going to say 2 to 3 minutes. You want it to get nice and brown on the outside. I find it easy to remove these chaffles with a fork. And some people like to just put them out on a plate. I like to put them out on a cooling rack because then it tends to make them stay crispy on the bottom and the top. So let me get my cooling rack out and I'll put it over to the side now. So I hope you've all been doing well. I can't believe it. I was out in the stores. Oh my gosh. Unbelievable. Valentine's Day hadn't even arrived yet. And all the Easter stuff was out. They had a little bit of St. Patrick's Day stuff, but there's so much Easter stuff out already. I think one of the salespeople told me that because the stores got stuck with so much Easter stuff last year, because Easter fell right around the pandemic, and I think the store was only open a couple of weeks with Easter stuff before they had to close. So I think they're not taking any chances this year. They want to get that Easter stuff out there and get it sold. They probably still have stuff from last year, right? So I just took my Valentine's Day things out. I just put a few things out. And I always like to put a few things out for St. Patrick's Day because that's my oldest grandson's birthday. I can't believe it. He's going to be 18 on St. Patrick's Day. He drives. He has a girlfriend. He's waiting to hear about the college he wants to go to. And it's all so exciting, but I just can't believe how fast the time has gone by. Unbelievable. You don't want to open these chaffle makers too soon because then you'll have a gooky mess all over the place. So the steam's coming out. It's cooking. I can hear it sizzling. And we'll see. So I'm just going to give it another minute and then I'll open it and see if it looks like it's browning on the outside. I love chaffles. If you haven't made them, you don't know what you're missing. They're low carb, they're keto, they're easy to make. I make sweet ones, I make savory ones. They're good for a snack. They're good for a lunch. I mean, you can make 2 plain ones and use it in place of bread for a sandwich. I mean, I think they're low carb and keto's answer to bread. I really do. So let me take a little peek. Yep, it's hot, but it's getting brown, so it's almost done. Yeah, this is my episode 4 of a chaffle a day. Keeps the carbs away. And I just thought it would be fun to show you some sweet ones and some savory ones. What I think I'll do is, in the description box below the video, that's where sometimes it says like more information, depending on whether you're using a phone or an iPad. Might be a little arrow. You press that and it opens up a screen, so to speak, in the bottom of your video, and you'll see like some of maybe my favorite recipes I've made, a little bit about the recipe. I always try to put the recipe and the instructions in the description box below for you. And so I may try to put the links to some of these other chaffles I've made, and you might want to give them a try. So let me take another peek. Diva, where is your pot holder? Oh, does that look good, baby? Oh my goodness, does that look yummy? Yummy in the tummy. It's nice and brown. I'm gonna try to tip it over a little. Maybe you could see it. Oh yeah. Getting nice and crispy on the outside. Oh yeah. I'm gonna smell that broccoli and that cheddar cheese. Oh, it's coming out right now. Let me see if the bottom's done. Oh yeah, that's done. Let me take this out. Oh, I'm gonna hold it up so I hope you can see it. It's very hot. I'm gonna put it on my cooling rack. Let me hold this baby up so you can see it. See how nice and brown that is? I can't wait to bite into it. And I'll put a still in for you after I make this second one. And then we'll do a taste testing and I'll show you what you can serve this with. So don't you go away. Look at this. It's so nice and crisp on both sides. Smells delicious. This is gonna be my lunch today. Okay, I'm back. I'm pretty sure this one's done now. Only takes 2 or 3 minutes. Oh yeah, this one's done. So let me bring my cooling rack over. This should pop right out of here. Yep, here we go. Look at this. Pops right out. I'm gonna flip it over. Oh yeah. Let me hold these up for you. Nice and crispy. Look at this. On the outside. It should be nice and soft on the inside. So, there's several ways that you can serve these. I have a plate here, and I've actually put some sour cream on the side of my plate. You can put ranch dressing and dip it in the ranch dressing if you like. And I'm going to put these on my plate. Oh, this looks good. What a nice little lunch this would be. Look at that. Yummy in the tummy. All right. So I had some sour cream in the refrigerator, so I put that on the side of my plate. Now you can cut these in half. You can cut them in strips. Whatever your little heart desires. I think I'm going to cut this one into some strips. Oh yeah, crunchy on the outside. Oh, look at that. Yummy on the inside with the cheese. Look at that. Alrighty. Now I'm going to take a little piece of this and I'm going to dip it into my sour cream and see what I think. Dun da da da. Delicious. 2 thumbs up. This is really good. I love how crunchy it is on the outside. Doesn't have a strong broccoli taste at all. Just has that little broccoli in it and the cheddar and with the garlic powder. Delicious. I would definitely make these. And you know I wouldn't steer you wrong. So, I hope you enjoyed episode 4, a chaffle a day. Keeps the carbs away. I will be coming up with episode 5 soon, so stay tuned for it. If you're not subscribed, I'd love to have you subscribe. Just hit the subscribe button and the little red bell till it says all, and you won't miss any of my upcoming videos. So I'm going to go eat my lunch now. Thank you all for taking time out of your busy day to spend a few minutes with me, and I will see you all very soon. Toodles!